Hey everybody, I'm back with a quick video. This video is about the Malik Yoba conversation and the fact that they're trying to reestablish who a woman is, what a woman is. And something a guy on at Lean Live says, and this is just plain trying to program into natural born men and women who prefer to have sex with natural born men and women only and try to tell them what men like Malik is. And he's on a hot spot, what do we call it, for saying, for basically describing the essence of a woman. And the only thing he did was describe the characteristics of a woman. Or we hold a spoon this way, or we talk this way, or we dress this way. No, those are characteristics of a woman. Those are not the essence of a woman. And the fact that a man will say that shows that he's not a woman. And therefore has no idea what the essence of a woman is. Because the essence of a woman, and I like the way Michelle described it. That triangle. The mind, the body, and the soul. The body is either you were naturally born into a male body or human body. Then the mind. How do you think? Your mentality, what are you thinking about? Who do you think you are? You can either think you a man or you can think you a woman, a female or a male. You can think that. But if you were born knowing you a female or a male, then that goes in line with the soul, which is that spark of God that enters your body at birth. Mind, body, and soul. Therefore, he says that men are cis female, and he described a woman on the Breakfast Club that was a man, calls herself cis, trans woman. And men and women are supposed to think that way. What they're trying to do is program us to think a completely different way. But my thing is, who are humans to tell another human how to think? We have our own inner ability to think according to who we are. We know who we are. If you're transgender, then that's who you are. That's who you internally knows who you are. Internally, we black women, which is basically all this fall on in black men, we internalize this body, this male or female, then the mind, your internal conscious thought as to who you feel you are, and then the soul, which is the spark of God that's in you, that makes us a part of the universe. Now, he says trans female. There's no such thing as a trans female for the simple fact females are the only human or the only vessels on this earth that can produce children. Males are the only vessels on this earth that can, what's the word I'm trying to use? Because of the word fertilize, I kind of evolved from that word fertilize. But the man's sperm is, what we call it, little tadpole looking things. They comes and, and vibrate. Yeah, vibrate. They comes and the little fast little speed, it vibrates the egg, and the egg begin to develop the body, the vessel, being it a female or male, for the peace of God that comes from above to enter our body and then our mind. So this trans female, or they went from trans women to trans female. I looked this up and did some research on it. And I looked up the definition of a woman, definition of a man, definition of a female, and a definition of a male. A woman can be whoever a person feels to be. So a trans can be a woman. And a woman can be a man. It's whatever group you identify with. I saw that in there. Dictionary be changing. But last I checked, that's what it was. And then female produces the children. Male produces the means of starting a birth, creating a birth, develop. And all these other new words be coming out, same things. But anyway, male have sperm, female have eggs. A man who identifies as a woman has no eggs. A woman who identifies as a man has no sperm. Now that man may have a full-blown woman body, and nobody can tell the difference. That's all fine and dandy. But you can't produce a child. You can't produce the sperm necessary to vibrate the egg that produces a child. It is what it is. And this trying to convince the black community to think differently from what they know. Yeah, because all of this it's just an experience. We get the experience on earth, and everything is basically illusions, whatever. But still, you cannot convince a woman that she's a man. Oh, she's a cis. And I look up that word cis because I need to understand where that word cis come from. And I saw another video where it says it's come from citra, which I'm beginning to think means center, is where they come up with that where they take it from the centipedal and the centrifugal. And that centipedal is real, and the centrifugal is not. It doesn't exist. It's not there. It's just a force or reaction to the pedal, to the centripetal. Whereas in a circle, the center of the circle comes to the outside, and then the outside of the circle, as it's going around, stays there. It doesn't move. And then there's a force that holds a human body there. So it's crazy how they're using physics to change the mind, to try to convince black women and men who chooses to go with the identity that they were born with. And this doctor sign a gender. How does a doctor sign a gender? The baby come out with a thing. The women come out with a tutu. Doctor sign it. Your eye tell you they're completely different. That's like looking at a car and a bus. But you're gonna tell the car and the bus that that they have been misidentified? No. A bus is a bus and a car is a car. A female is a female and a male is a male. Now, you bring the male and the female together, that makes one according to the Bible. Because in this 3D world we live in, male and female had got to come together, form one, which equals 3. 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. So, male, female make 1. That equals to 3. Because because the female and the masculine gender, they gotta come together. In this 3D world that we living in, they gotta come together to form a baby. It is what it is. Now, these people that are living in this esoteric world, coming out here, the esoteric world's a whole nother different world. That's a whole nother thought process. But you're gonna come down here and try to convince people down here of something that they don't understand the concept. They can't grasp the concept. It's not gonna work. On this earth, it's a man and a woman. You can be a trans woman. You can be a trans man. But you cannot be a trans female and a trans male. And it went from trans woman to trans female. I caught that on ATLien Live. She said, well, you can get it off your chest. I'm like, I mean, always coming up with something new. But anyway, that's it for this video. And I will catch you on the next video.